Hello guys, KHCloud here. I found out last time when I was rewatching this that apparently you can't hear the music at all. But in spite of that, I'm still going to keep the music off for me because we all get to share in the silence. Um, I decided to go change this. My dashboard's putting out the wrong name. I don't know if you can hear my dog in the background. She's mad because I told her I was going to be up here for about an hour. She doesn't like being left alone. She'll live, though. Alright. There we go. And, so I changed this to a 720p standard. I'm not sure how much that'll affect the sound quality, or if it'll just keep it at 30. We'll find out. Also, I have played some other bits of MLB 16 The Show since starting this, and the difficulty has gone up a bit. So I don't know if I'll suddenly have things become really difficult or if things will be fine. We'll find out. Should I move this over there? Yeah, I think last time I had to move this over there, right? I'll find out as the game goes on. Lay. You have to give up an earned run. And I have 18 strikeouts thanks to starting out on the very beginner level.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Pedro Salazar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're definitely moving this thing over.
Twice in this one already, so let's see.
Just gotta go into this. I forgot that, of course, I won't be able to see the score or anything going on. Alright, so they want a fork ball thrown there.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set, here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I wouldn't throw back up here, but that's
swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, first baseman
Chris Chassin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final two outs.
Hey.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
That close.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Let's go for right on the border.
And he strikes him
Got
out
him.
as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Sean Myron.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Ooh, finally get to throw a Vulcan change.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it.
Struck
here
out the
as
side
the ball game
for
is
the
over.
save.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits.
Batting gloves. So, can I use these items? Like, okay. Maybe I can. Wrist guards. Do I need those though as a pitcher? Compression sleeves. Something. Guessing those are like a per game kind of thing. That's batting clutch. Any of these useful for me? Nope. Not right now. Let's play another game before we go into the training again. Oh. That's a training for pitch command. They changed this up a lot more from when I was playing it on the Vita. I think last time I played it on the Vita was like LV14, the show. I don't think there was as much of this stuff. I also think that was like an older version too. It might have been 15, but it might have been like the version of 14 or 13 or something like that, because they stopped making new ones. They just changed the players and the stats. But that was it. We're hitting stuff. It's good. Boom, right in the bullseye. Nice. Aw. Oh, we still have 8 more chances? Keep on racking up the points. I think it's always a 4-seamer, yeah. Okay. So do I get like increased control on my fastball after this? That'd be kind of neat. I didn't read the rewards. I always skip through that stuff because I'm like, well, you know, gameplay will tell me. It's always my preferred method of receiving information is during gameplay or cutscenes that are like adjacent to gameplay. I do not like menu screens and tutorials inside those screens. Do not enjoy it at all. Sweet. Oh, I just get 200 training points. Alright. We're still going to do one more game before going into training. And then we'll have a lot of training points to spend. Hopefully. Unless it goes really negative, which I really hope does not happen. Gotta go out, then go play next appearance. Yes. We are up by a hell of a lot. Are we the Rubber Ducks? I think we're the Rubber Ducks. 10-0? That's crazy.
Your attention, please.
Jeremy Tumalo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Yep, we're the Akron Rubber Ducks.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball.
Got away from me,
And
but it
there's
still
the
struck him
first
out.
out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Russell Lasky ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. John Byers is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, we're doing showtime.
And there's a called strike
Show
2
motion
as now
stuff.
they're down to their final strike this. And this ball swung
he
on and
skied
hit
that.
to center field, and this should do it.
But it's
Number
pop
30
out for
is
the
there
out.
to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware?
$11 pitches, not bad. All right. Training time. I hadn't noticed before, but these little game perk things that are, well, actually they're right below this, right? So they say unlock at 55, unlock at 85. They unlock at the different levels. I didn't realize that before. So like getting to the escape artist, that's gonna take a while. Are these perks just automatic, or are they like Showtime things? Duration at bat. I don't know. No idea. Let's give myself more break on both of those pitches. And then, Guarantee ground ball if contact is made. It's a ways off, but that's a good one. Trade a little energy for max confidence after the pitch. Let's see. I kind of like that pitcher's umpire or the little extra. Let's give 3 of this. That's about as much. Yeah. Nope. Alright, that's what we're going to do with all those training points. Could do that. Ooh. Get to 42 for the walk thing and be pretty close. But at the same time, I do want to make progresses. I think this is the one we're going to go for next. Is probably a little extra. All right. Top prospect exceeding expectations. But for how long? Hit the play button. It just sat there. I was like, what? So this is a save situation. We're 13-0, and this is I'm just in a few of the games to save. It's really I've only been in like what 5 games. So
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Juan Villafuerte, as they'll look to
Team's
get
just
something
that good,
going
that
here
damn
and even
good.
this game up.
And guys, this is the guy
Indians
you
are
want
stacked,
leading
apparently.
off this inning.
Yeah.
He's your leadoff man,
Who
so
knew?
maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Timmy Allison will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Ball inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got the count.
And he
1 and
pumps
2.
the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Bourbon is up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 9.
Willie Montalvo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and
Away
that's for
from
good reason.
for me, but he
He's gotta
didn't swing
fight
at it,
for
so that's
all
good.
27 outs.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a
Yes!
miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
Punched
as
him out
the
on the
ball
showtime.
game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man
5 saves. I just get worried each time because my past history has indicated the longer I go without giving up a run, when it does happen, it's depressing. Play next experience. We play in the next game. There's another road to the show that I was playing. That's why my defense got pushed up, and that was like as a starting pitcher, just because I wanted to
start the
like
ninth,
try to
Ryan
see if I could
Humberto,
make
as they'll look to get something
like-
going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one
Shut up,
already.
Steve
so
Lyons.
let's see if he can do it again.
I wanted to see if I could make a starting pitcher like effective and a top prospect without having like high velocity. Like the highest he could throw was like 90. But it was all just like heavy breaking balls, like a knuckle curve, circle change, and cutter. And the game thinks I can, so that's good pick. And then I was like, no, I don't want to play for the Phillies, and then forced myself to play for the Dodgers. Because they had like, of the contending teams, they had the biggest issues at starting pitcher according to the game. Which I'm like, yeah, it's such big issues with Clayton Kershaw. And also, I wanted to play the National League team because I wanted to bat. Got a single in my first at bat too. Enough about that, because we're not going to see that. That was just temporary
And a
kind
high
of
strike
test.
to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets him to
Got the
swing
count,
through that
0-2.
one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh,
Well,
the other thing I was going to say about that is that Andre Ethier was in the minors, so I was like, why are we doing so well? And then I was like,
Inside,
oh,
as
that makes sense.
Perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Especially gets even more likely
Harry
considering that
Walker
the
will stand in, needing to do
difficulty
something
you'll
here
see
to
that
get
pop
on
up here
base
is
as they're
occasion.
down to their final 2 outs.
going up.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about
So we're
the
at a
score
veteran
right here.
level
You just
now.
got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 8, second baseman.
Matt Varela makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what?
0-1.
There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
No
Good
balls, 2
pitch as
strikes.
this is swung on and missed, and now
He's
they're
just
down to
swinging it for the
perhaps their
fences regardless of where it is. Well, let's try to get him on this one.
grounded to short.
Nope.
To his
But he's
right,
ground.
Cates. Throw
And
on to
that's
first,
the ball
and the
game.
ball game is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man?
Sweet. So like early on, I would be doing it like every 2 games, probably just for these first 2 uh, videos, and then after that, I'll be doing the training stuff after each like session, basically, like at the very end. Because the higher you go, the more it takes to get up in anything. So. It should be good. I'm putting some into the home runs over 9 because I like that worm killer. It's a really nice perk, like really really nice. All right. At some point, I got to put more development into pitches too, but they give you so many things to focus on. Ooh, this is a close game, and we're already up to like veteran difficulty. Wish I had Worm Killer from this point, because having that ability to shut down so they don't actually get a home run,
Matt
especially in a
Perrella
one-run
steps
game,
in to get the home side
nice.
started here in the 10th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And they start him out away with a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big
got
one.
him looking.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a fastball
too
here
high.
will wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line in
That
right.
was at a bad
Chavez
location, but he
has
he's
a
gonna
beat
get
on
it.
it. 2 gone. Buster Oliver gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Don't have many people call me his
Big
dudeness.
swing and a
I
miss
might
at the
add.
fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swing and a miss.
Yes.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
7 saves so far without giving up a run. Whenever we do give up a run, it's gonna be bad. I wouldn't want to do it in a game like that. Okay. I've had one of those pop up before and been like, yeah, within the first month, still within like April or May, and been like, oh, I guess I'm traded then.
your attention, please.
All right.
Barry
Pitching for
Whitney
Akron,
steps in with
number
1 in,
14.
1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
0-1, no strike.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Not first pitch at the beginning.
And that's
Two
off the
balls,
plate
no
and
strike.
high. 2-0 now.
It's first pitch since I've been in.
Ball
What
3.
is going on?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And he lays off
Oh,
here.
are
Nice
you
job.
kidding
It's
me?
ball
What
4.
the-
First and second now with 1 away.
What? The timing was not
Digging
that
in
off
to
on
try
any of
it
those.
again.
I think this is
Right.
part of the
Already 2
difficulty
for 2.
thing.
He'll look to add on right here. They'll try
Oh
and entice him
my,
with a high
what is
fastball,
going
but he
on?
wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is crazy.
Pulled high in the
These
air
guys
out to
that-
left field. Moving under it, Almonte makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ryan Tapia makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Almonte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
I had no control, just bad hits.
8 runs on.
I got lucky. But I'll take it. I'll take the luck. I'm gonna play another game before training. And we'll go. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got high average. I had pretty decent strike. So it's mostly our hitting that's enabling us to do so well. They're number 2 in average.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ryan Tapia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this
Ryan
game up.
Tapioca.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
There we
That'll
go.
be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Line drive to left. And
That's
that's
gonna
in
fall
there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the
Oh,
bottom
no.
of the 9th. Digging in to try it again.
Thought he missed
Bert
second.
Watts. He got
Perhaps
on
not.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with
We
the
need
double
to try
play
to
in
get
order,
him
they'll
to
obviously be
ground
looking to induce
to
another ground ball
second
out of him
or
right
first.
here.
Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Can't keep the
I'm
weight back
really
when he
lucky.
falls behind 1-2.
On that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the
Really
pitch.
lucky.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first
Got
out.
him.
Stepping in,
Now all we
Devin
need
Lee.
is
He flew out in
double
his last
play.
at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got him. Peter Broadway makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight.
I'm glad that it's run
A
the
little
Steve
quick on that
Lyons,
swing,
of
and he
all
finds
people.
himself behind 0-2.
Right on the line. See if we can get him.
Swing and a miss.
Yes!
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top.
Can we get up to 9 saves without getting up a run? Or 10 saves, sorry. Already at 9 saves. So yes, we can get up to 9 saves without giving up a run. I think after some of those pitches, I want to focus a bit more on control. Can we get 5 more control in all of these? Probably not. Almost. So now we have more control across all of those pitches. More training. I don't think I did well in a simulated game. I don't know. I think people are already on base, if I remember correctly. Nice. Rock him out. Oh, come on. The Vulcan change is probably the one that I think might get skied most. Just because it hangs there. So there's a way to like... No. I guess there's not a way to like throw... Oh, it is a super square, but I just have to be in the setup to throw a pitch first. I guess that makes some sense. So like this. Oh, but there's nobody on base this time. Move the right analog stick into the bullseye. What in the... Why you gotta make this, like, overly complicated? Nice. Just sat there and looked at the forkball. I don't know if it's best to throw it at it again, but there we go. Good. We're getting him looking low and knock him out. Yes. Good. Oh. Damn it. That's like a double. I don't know. Good. He's not fast enough to get a double. But that removes some of my score. That's one of the things I don't like about this as well, is the negative stuff to the score. Because it means you could think, I got gold, or I got bronze, and then it'll be gone just like that. I think I was going to hit him for a second. And he's not Manny Machado, so we don't want to hit him. Died, but basically popped up. Not terrible. Didn't get the gold, but got silver. I think this means that we don't unlock the next level. I think you need to get gold to unlock the next level. Oh no, I did earn gold. Yep. Just barely. Me play. So long without playing. Although I think this is ironically May 2nd of last year, but I still think it's May 2nd. So it's kind of perfect timing.
Your attention, please.
This is another
Striding in to
Sunday
start the
baseball
ninth,
taking place
Rudy
on a Tuesday.
Cortez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Cruz waits on it. 1 down. Barry Whitney will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah. Oh, good. He's a power guy.
Here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, I definitely want to throw a Vulcan change to the power guy.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Just a bit inside.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
It's out of play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I mean, he could have gotten that, actually.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway,
struck
says
him
the
out
home plate umpire, and that's out
check.
number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in,
He should have
right.
swung.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through.
This is what I wanted.
Swing and a liner.
In a one-run game, this was the thing to pop up saying difficulty increased.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Whiteside is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Here now, our final line score. First,
I like how in one of my, personally, probably one of the worst games that I pitched, but in a close enough situation that I end up getting the play of the game.
your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, A.J. Campbell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's
I think he's going for it.
so they need to get at least
Nope.
one back here in this inning.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Whiteside on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
God.
Doug Bright.
I've had so
will
many
stand
close
in,
balls
needing
lately.
to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on its way. And he pours
Also,
this one
apparently
into the
this
letters,
says something, I
0-1.
think, but I don't think it does it when the headphones are in. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it does, because I just heard, come on now, here we go, and I think that's
That's
supposed
a
to be like the
ball
other
there,
people.
but it's a ball 1-1.
Other
Here's
teammates.
the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to the left side.
Oh.
Shimchak
Get
scoops
it
it
there.
up onto
That's
first,
fast.
and they're an out away.
Or take
2
your
gone
time.
here in the ninth.
Take your time with slow guys, not fast guys.
Brian
Oh,
Alvarado
he's 2 for
makes
3.
his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys
contact
up here in this inning.
fastest.
He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Yes!
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
I only care when I'm the player of the game. Okay, a bunch more training points. Can we push for this today? Oh, look at that. All right. Then give one more to pitching clutch. Haven't touched that one in a while. Yeah, let's do all that. Cool. Let's play.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Waterman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Swing here on the fastball.
I guess anything high and inside is about to hit him in the coconut, according to
the 2-2 pitch.
Matt Van Stevens.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Almonte. He's got it one away.
I can't remember his name.
A.J. Campbell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. This one skied out toward right. Chavez on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Brian Alvarado steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top.
I should be the top player of the game. Me and my singular strikeout. I played the bestest. We're 25-7. We're 7.5 games up. That's crazy. I'm not even considered hot. I should be hot. It's just...
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Elvis Castilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a good position.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Sean Hayden. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike.
That floated away into his wheelhouse. That one, I don't know what happens there. See, when I'm like pretty close with the whole thing, and it's way out of where I was throwing it, I have to kind of wonder, why does that happen? Because that one's only a little bit away from where I threw it, and I was, more than I was off.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Buddy Damon stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Final line score. First for the victory.
If this continues, I'm wondering at what point do I get moved up, like into AAA? I don't know. Is there any more like equipment I could equip? Nope. I think these ones are like... I think these ones are specifically like single game only. I can't tell because this whole thing is blocked. But that's going to be my guess based on what the stats say about him. Play next appearance. Alright, that's fine. Every time they pop up, I'm like, they gonna trade me? Because unless I'm being traded to like a good team, I don't want to be traded. I think it's the case for most players. And the Indians are a really good team. A lot of young players, so they're going to be contending
Digging
for
in
a
to
long
try
time.
it again. Dante Sneed. He'll try to follow up the double in his
Oh,
last
I'm on
at-bat
all-star
with another big
difficulty.
hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another
Okay.
double to bring him in.
High in the air, carrying well out to
He
deep
just
center.
hit a home
Racing
run
back the center
off
fielder.
my no.
He gets
Okay.
to it and makes
It's
the
close
catch for
though.
the first
It was
out.
close.
Julio Blanco stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a
It's weird
line,
how it like
but foul.
in beginner they kind of let you
0-1.
pick which
Here's the
pitch you're gonna throw,
That's over, but
and
low.
then
It's a
in
ball and a
rookie and
strike.
veteran they tell you what pitch to throw, and then in All-Star you have to
Goes the
ask
other
for
way
what
with
pitch
it.
to
This
throw.
is
You
in
can
the air
choose
down the
again.
line and left.
I think that's kind of interesting.
Almonte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Rick Corona. He'll look
Like
to
for
bounce
this?
back after striking
They're not even
out
telling me
his
what pitch
last
to
time
throw.
up.
Well, at the very least, he went down.
I think I'm supposed to watch
Striking
him.
out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting.
So I
You
think he
have to
wants-
accept that it's going to happen sometime.
See, I don't even know that's the area that he
The
meant.
0-1 pitch.
This is making
A little quick
oh
on that swing, and he finds himself
oh
behind
man,
0-2.
that was right on the line.
And he gets strike
Yes!
3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware?
I can't
He's
believe
our
I'm all the
top
way up at
player.
All-Star difficulty now. I never would have guessed that I should be anywhere near that kind of difficulty. But that's what the dynamic AI is saying. It scares me. Let's play another game. Still on Indians. The Halfed Yard Goats. I don't even know who the Yard Goats are actually the affiliate for, come to think of it.
Your attention, please.
I should know that.
Now pitching for Akron.
William Riency
Number
will stand
13.
in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out
Oh,
there. And a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
I feel like one of those pitchers in the mound is going to like start
Lays off the
swearing
forkball that time, 3-1.
because of
He
how
knows the drill
bad
out there.
these calls are.
You gotta make him swing the bat.
Not really the calls, it's just
Not
for some odd
giving
reason.
walks it
Like,
all stage of
why?
the game, 'cause Those
Why?
could be fatal.
Like,
And
that
this
was
is
almost
taken
perfect,
for
and the
ball
ball
four.
just
So
sails
just like
enough to
that,
go
the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
into a walk. It's crazy. It's absolutely
Mitch
insane.
Sizemore shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. So
I should let the catcher pick that one up.
34, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold
This
the
might be one of
lead.
those terrible cases
Showing
that
bunt here, but he
I was
takes
talking
ball
about
one.
before.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball.
So if I can get him looking here and
Bunt
not
attempt,
trying
but
to
this
bunt
one
it.
might
Oh,
have
he
too
bunts on
much
third
on it.
base line.
And a good throw.
Well, he's
gets him
out
one
at
gone.
first, but that means his guy's at third and second.
So striding
One
in,
out.
number 14.
So I basically need to strike
He's
out
got
the
a
side.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing
If he makes
run just
contact,
90 feet away at third.
game's over.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Forkball's in there for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. One of them's able
Wow.
to jump ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
The batter, number 2.
Well, that's the first blown
Digs
save.
in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Forkball right by him. 0-2 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Strike three.
Yes.
And the potential go-ahead run left on base.
So I have the potential to win this game now, despite blowing the save. Well, I didn't get the win. It's alright. You have our
And
first
guys, a good outing on
earned
the
run
mound for the man you see right
of the
there, the
season.
recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
If it increases the
Yeah,
difficulty,
Matty. Sounds good to me.
we'll be like,
They needed
okay,
him
I
to
need
come
to
out and give
wrestle
some support
control
when he was
away from
called
this
on.
dynamic AI
He
because I
gave
think
him
it's just
a
like,
very good outing out of the
did you
bullpen.
win?
Enough to make him
Difficulty
a player of the
increased.
game.
but
So that's a wrap here tonight.
blew
For
the
my
save.
partners in the booth,
that was a
Eric Harris
negative.
and Steve
I
Lyons,
performed
and our
negatively.
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Yikes. See, I wouldn't have minded if it was a game that was closer. That was my first, or not closer, but further apart. It was my first blown save, but of course it's going to be a close game. Still, the positives are I bounced back. That's good.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Waterman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. On the ground to the left side. And
Oh,
through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Willie Montalvo comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
See, there's something about this difficulty that makes me think that it's basically going to be
That'll
like,
be a souvenir, and the count
if it's
will move to
All-Star, I
1-1.
lose every game or lose every opportunity, I guess, even though I technically won the last game, blew the save. And then if it's like
Drilled on the ground is short.
Veteran,
Cleanly, throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. So a pivotal
veteran,
moment here, and digging
like,
in now,
win every
Joaquin
opportunity.
Perez, and he does
There's
so
no in-between.
representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive. And give the next guy a chance as well.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll
I
get
didn't
another
even see where he
chance.
wanted it. I'm just going to go there.
Hit high and deep out to left center field.
No.
Almonte ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Brian Abreu will take over now with 1 away in the top of... Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving.
My mind
But
is
gentlemen,
thinking
let's
of
go ahead
wrestling
and give
control
this
away
man
from
the
the
nod as our
dynamic
top
AI and
player
just
of the
setting
game.
it to veteran.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which...
Because otherwise, I'm not even going to be able to get, like, actual,
So that just about does it for EK Psycho.
like, I'm not going to be able to get anything. We'll see where the game kind of positions me. Yeah, I'm this close to actually losing the training points that I got from the training, which is absurd. Let's focus. Let's add a little bit more control. And then we want to reduce the hits. So maybe I can't add any more of that. Nope. What we got is what we got. Alright. Oh, I forgot the... How do I do... There we go. Oh, that reduces the showtime stuff that I can spend during. Well, then I don't know if I want that then. Pitcher's umpire I want. And worm killer. Nice one. Let's play the next appearance. If it has me still at All-Star, then I'm probably going to just auto-drop it to veteran and just keep stuck at veteran. Mostly I wanted to see actually where is the more balanced area, and in veteran I was having struggles to get saves, but I was still getting saves. Blowing 2 saves in a row, if you're a top prospect, like a top save prospect,
Schroeder, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's
but
exactly
man,
what I
does it
expect them to
just
do.
kind
No
of
reason to
not
get him
happen
a pitch
that
that he
much.
likes.
Hit out towards second. Worth from shallow right.
Well, there comes
Throw from
a run.
shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Shortstop,
Anthony Driscoll will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Chop foul right at home.
But also,
plate
like, the
at strike
control
1.
just seems
0-1
non-existent.
count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I don't like that I have to keep hitting R2 to get it to even
And
respond
that
to
is
me.
swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Rodrigo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rodrigo Carrasco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And this deflects right off him. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
What?
The batter, number 3.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Hector Velasquez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Should be an error.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs already home here. Pickoff move to second, and he's
I did
back
that
standing.
entirely because
Just keeping an eye
I
on
didn't want to put a fork ball in hittable range, and I didn't even check to see where he
Now a
wanted it
swing
first.
and a ground ball. This should do it. Cates ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and the ball game is
That's
over.
a save.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving.
Still, that was well, we're gonna keep dynamic for this entire episode, and I'll probably change it after this episode and go to the Vulcan difficulty. Oh, I have more interactions. Are you any concerned about your playing time, roll team, or anything else? Basically, right now, I can just request a trade, and that's it, which I wouldn't want to do. Let's play next appearance. Already 2 on base. That's great. So Chris Chasen has a hit against me, and that's it. So that's he's up right now though. So I wonder if we use the Showtime stuff to
In
get
now,
him out.
Chris Chassin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big
Damn.
one.
Under it is the center
He's got
fielder.
it.
Makes the catch.
Oh,
and that's
if
the
you
ball
missed
game.
that, I
well, the
would've
bats
been
were
so
certainly
mad.
working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most. Let's see, what can we spend this stuff on? Huh. Can't even increase velocity 1. Can I even increase pitching clutch 1? I could get it to not really enough. But hit over 9. Yeah, let's increase that a bit. That nasty stuff one is actually really nice. But it's at bat. It's one benefit to I guess so is shut it down. But I don't even know, how does that activate? Whatever. But the game time stuff, like pitcher's umpire for game 1, that one's pretty sick. And I don't think they gave me any equipment. Nope. Alright. Well, guys, we've gotten up to, what is it? We're second in the league in saves with 15 saves. Let's actually see our stats. Can I see my stats?
Viewer player card. There. No, that's not it. That should be it. But it's not. Okay. I guess we don't see stats. Oh, there we go. There's our stats. So we have been the pitcher of record once, and unfortunately in a loss. Due to a kind of a 2-run home run. Well, you've seen that anyways. Yeah, we got 38 strikeouts, 1.17 ERA, and 15 saves so far in the season. I found out that I don't necessarily like dynamic AI once it gets to a certain point, because I don't know. I think next episode will probably be locked at the veteran, and if that proves too easy, I should think there should be a blown save or two during like each one of these episodes, but not back to back. That was my main issue. Was just that it was obvious that the difficulty had gotten to the point where, like, because I mean, even the game before that, like, it was this close, and like the game before that, it was like this close, and it was like, okay, this difficulty is at the level that it needs to be. So yeah, probably gonna lock it at veteran, see how things go. If it ends up being too easy, then I'll probably switch back to dynamic AI and just deal with it. Because I don't want to create a situation that is just me winning everything. I don't think that creates as entertaining of an episode. But, and also not as entertaining as a career path, because obviously I can't come in and just win everything for my entire career. That's just rather silly. But anywho, guys, that is it for this episode. I will see you all later. Peace.